Hello, and welcome to Croton Harmon Highlights. Central to our district's vision and mission is the challenge for students to take responsibility for their own learning. We do this by keeping a focus on the creation of learner-active classrooms. In today's video segment, we're going to join a classroom, an 8th grade classroom, Living Environment Regions class, where students are doing just that. They're taking responsibility for their own learning, and they're taking charge. They do this by using technology to help them leverage differentiation of instruction. So join me as these students take charge.
We're doing a lab in genetics called the Twizzler lab, mostly. It's where you need to create a DNA model, which I have right here, out of Twizzlers and marshmallows, where you create the DNA and then I have to draw different pictures in the packet.
Emmanuel and I are making projects on asexual reproduction, and so what I do is I write the scripts and Emmanuel does all the programming, and then we both do touch-ups.
I took the Regents Living Environment class and turned it into a set of self-directed learning activities. And so for the first 2 or 3 weeks of the year, I do an overview of the whole course. Then each child chooses which of the 5 units they want to start with, and then they work through at their own pace in whatever order they want. The curriculum becomes customized for every student.
I wanted to do ecology first because most people were doing genetics and ecology sounded interesting, and it was like a quick, easy unit. So I did ecology first, then I did reproduction. But then for the winter, since I didn't have a sport over the winter, I wanted to do homeostasis because it's the longest unit.
I still think that it's their job to manage themselves, but then my role then is as a coach and as a mentor as well as a teacher. The other big advantage is I'm essentially doing all one-on-one and small group instruction. So I'm not wondering anymore whether Joey understands this thing that I did with the whole class. I know because I can go and meet with him. Okay, do you like cheeseburgers? Okay, imagine that you were able to eat a cheeseburger by hugging it to your chest and sucking it in. So that's phagocytosis. So I have reports that I use to see people's progress, and I use that in my conferencing with them to keep them moving forward. Okay, so then you're going to be done, not by April 15th, but definitely by May 1st. And so something to think about then is, as you're finishing this stuff up, start to think about something you'd want to study in more depth. What is it? Forensics? Good. Good. I'm ready to do that with you. What the students have told me over the last couple of years that I've done this is that, so my high achieving students have said, for the first time in their school lives, they felt like nobody's holding them back. They can go as fast as they want to. And I have a student that's completed all 5 units. She's completed all the requirements for the course almost 3 months ahead of where I would have been. So she has designed with me a project where she's investigating how the brain works and how information is processed. So we would never have done that. We would have done the very big, we would have done, I think, a decent job with her understanding the nervous system, but she would not have had 3 months to really investigate something that she's passionate about. The kids at the lower end have told me, and this really surprised me, that for the first time they don't feel dragged along all the time, that they can spend time and process stuff.
I like it because it teaches me a lot of responsibility and I can work at my own pace.
First, I was kind of hesitant about it because everything's so long-term and not rock hard and solid, but now I kind of like it because you can work at your own pace, and it's definitely helped me with time management.
This is a lot more fun than I have learned other ways.
So I think that the program's been successful at addressing students who just needed more time and more attention. But what I see is that the quality of work overall has gone up. I can tell from the work that the students are doing that the depth of their understanding it's higher more generally than it's been previously.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Croton Harmon Highlights. We appreciate you taking this journey with us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.